Hello and welcome to this video. Here I want to show you how to send email campaigns using MailChimp, how to send an email to your mailing list. Okay, so the first thing that you do is once you come to MailChimp.com, you click on login. This is the login button here. And on this login page, what you basically do is to type in your username and password. So I'm going to type in the email or the username and then the password and login. So I am logged in now. Okay, so this is my email account, my MailChimp account. So if you want to send an email, the next thing that you do is to go to campaigns or just click on create, this button here that says create, or you can go to campaigns and click on all campaigns. Okay, but let's use the create. Okay, yeah, campaigns, click on all campaigns, then you click on create new, or you can click on create and say basically email. Click on email. So here you have different formats of email types. Plain text is to send plain text emails, regular, templates. If you check templates, you can see various designs. If you click on it, but we don't want to click on it now, you can click it and check it out. If you like your emails to look beautiful, designed and all that, then you can use any of these formats. I like to use regular, so I'll click on regular. Then internal email name is basically the name that you give this campaign that will only be visible to you, and it's only for you to identify your emails in your email in MailChimp. So this is not the title of the email. This is just for you to be able to identify your different emails. So I can just put test email here and say begin. Okay, now here the next thing that I'll be doing is now you to means the people you are sending your email to, that the audience. So by default it's going to select all the audience for your primary email list or for your primary audience. But what I would do is, if you want to send it to a particular audience, let's say on MailChimp you have audience, then you have tags, and you have groups and sets. So tags basically mean that you want to separate people in your email list based on interest, based on how they came in and all that. So for example, let's say that the name of this audience is Crystal Brew Solutions. So let's say the name of this audience is a conference that I host every year, so I can call it Destiny Conference. But then I want to separate them using years. So I can tag them. If I say edit audience now, I'll say send to all subscribers in this audience. But then see the tag now, this tag can be 2024, so Destiny Conference 2024. Next year, when people are, I'm importing people into this email list on MailChimp, or I am creating a form on my website for people to fill and join my email list, I will put a space for tag. I'll put a tag. This tag was created from the form on the website. So it's going to automatically put these people under this tag. If I'm hosting that conference in 2024, the tag will be like 2024. So when people come, when I'm sending an email, I can just come here and select 2024 and send to only them. The same way next year, 2025, when I'm hosting it. So tags, you basically use that to separate people. But for this email, I will use only send it to all audience. I just wanted to explain the meaning of tags. Okay. Then two, here under personalized, I like to turn this on. Match tags. So match tags basically are things that you use to personalize emails that you send to people. You can capture them by their first name. This is the code. I'm going to use this code later on. This is the last name. If you want to capture their last name, this is want to capture their first name and the last name, but I like to use just first name, and then I say save. Okay. So the next thing that I do is under from basically means who is sending this email. That's what they will see as the person who is sending the email in their email box when they receive the email. So edit form, put your full name here. I can say Jonathan Smith, and I'll save that. Your email address, the same thing here. Put your email address here as the person, that's where they will reply. Also, if they reply this email, it's going to come to this email address. Then click on save. The next thing is the subject. The subject is the title that people are going to see in their email box for the email you are sending. So you want to make it as catchy as possible, as interesting as possible. Okay, so you can say something like why do men cheat? So it depends on you, if it's for your webinar, if it's for you are going live, or your conference, or just a normal newsletter that you want to send. Okay, another thing you want to learn here is that why do men cheat? I can want to personalize this email, so I want the email to come with their first names. Let's say, why do men cheat Kene? Why do men cheat Stephanie? Why do men cheat Jonathan? Okay, it's going to come with, it's going to capture the first names of all the people who have registered, who are in your audience, who have their first name imputed, maybe when they were filling the form or when you were uploading the contact. So it's going to come with their first name. So the code to do that, or it's called match tags on MailChimp. The code to do that is star straight line. I don't know what this is called, but it's a straight line. F name in capitals. Put the straight line again, put the star, and that's it. So this is the code to get all their first names. So anywhere you are writing your email and you want to capture people's first name, just put this code. It will capture their first names. Okay. Then the other thing is preview test. Preview test is just a subtopic or a subtitle you want to put under the email that people will see, just to further encourage them to open the email. So I can say you need to read this, and then I'll click on save. Okay, so that is saved. Now, send time basically means when you want to send the email. Do you want to send it now, or do you want to schedule it to send later? I can click on edit and say schedule a time. Send now. If I want to send it now, I'll leave it here. Schedule, if I click on schedule, but then if you're on a free account, you won't be able to schedule an email. So this is a free account. But if you are not, you'll be able to just select the date from here and then save. Okay, but since we're on a free account, we can't schedule emails now. So we'll leave it on send now. Click on save. The next thing will be now the email itself. Click on design email. Now here you will see different templates that you can use to design your email, both paid and free templates, but mostly you're going to see free templates because you're using a free account. But you see different designs and all that. You can choose any one of these designs that feels right to you to use them. But I want to use I like to use that is a simple test. So this is the one I like to use. I like to use simple test to send my email. Not a lot of drama, straight to the point. That's the kind of, most people use that, unless you're a company that likes to present a brand and you like to design emails and all that. But us that are direct marketers, typically we just use the simple test. So I click on apply. Okay, so here you basically write your email. You can put your company logo here if you want it. You can leave your logo there. Yeah, you can set your logo. If you click here, click on select logo, you can go to your computer, download any logo you want. Let's say I want to use this and put it there. Okay, so you can use that. You can reduce it a bit if you want, drag it up. Then you can, this is where you write your email. You can put a title here, you write your email here, whatever it is that you want to write. So maybe I'll just copy some text and put here. Okay, I'll just put this text here. So this is just text. I'll just, if you know how to use Microsoft Word, it's basically the same thing. Use these formatting tools to bold, italize, underline. Let's say I want to bold here, I will highlight it first and click on bold. If I want to underline, I'll highlight the place I want to underline and click on underline. You know, if you want to italize any part, I'll click on the part I want to italize and italics and click on italic, and that's it. So that's basically it. Then, but another thing here is that I would like to show people is that two things. You want to capture people's first name in the email. So something like hello, you know, Richard, hello, whoever. So the same thing, I come on top or in any way, in any part of your email, you want to capture their first names. I'll come to that part, make a space, say hello. Now remember our March tag code. MailChimp usually puts it here somewhere. There it is. So see hello, and then but the code for match tag is basically star straight line. Okay, and then I'll do F name. Okay, so that's it. Once I think they automatically brought it out for me, so I just typed F name in the middle here. So this is to capture first names, and that's it. And then another thing I like to show people, if you want to upload an image, this is a button. If you want to put a button in your email, this is where you do that. If you want to add any more things to your email, this is where you select that. So you see image button, you can just drag it into wherever you want to put it. But I want to do image, so I'm just going to go back and then drag image from here, put it here. Okay, so let's say I want to put an image there. I don't like where this button is, so I can click on it and trash it. Click on remove block, trash that. Then I scroll down, click on this and say add image, upload image. So let's say I want to put this image, select it, click on open. So the image is uploading now. All right, so that's the image. I can click on it, reduce it a bit, as much as I want. So this is basically what it means to send an email on MailChimp. I can delete this button, but if I want to put a link behind this button, let's say a button for them to sign up, I can say sign up now. Okay. Then I can highlight it, bolden it, increase the font. Yeah, so sign up now, but then you have to put a link so that when they click it takes them to whatever it is. So if I click here on the button here, I'll put the link here. So I'll say something like http yourwebsite.com. so whatever URL you want to send them to, maybe your payment link or your store or the webinar page, whatever it is, you put it there. And then that's basically it. Okay, alignment center. Okay, so it moves to center. The logo is up, I don't need it here, I can just delete this one. So that's basically sending an email. Everything looks fine. Yeah, the last thing I like to show people, if you want to put a hyperlink. So hyperlink is basically when people see a link, that link is hyperlinked. That means they can click on that word or that sentence and it will take them. So you don't want to just paste the link there, but you want to make it hyperlinked. So to do that is that you highlight whatever word it is that you want to hyperlink and click on this button that says link. When I click it, then I put the link here. So let's see, www.your for example.com and click on save. So it's hyperlinked. That means if I hover my mouse here, this link is going to be clickable when I send this email. So so that's how it's done. Okay, so this is basically how to send an email. You scroll down and then you save and exit. Once you are done, you can play around with any of these tools that you as much as you want. Okay, so everything looks fine. You see to, you see from, you see all the details. Content will automatically add the required referral badge to your email. Okay, that's fine. Everything looks fine. If you want to send your email to Facebook or social media, you can connect your Facebook and social media platforms here, but I don't do that. My email is just for my email list, or your email could just be for your email list, depends on you. Then the next thing is you hit the send button, but I'm not going to send this email because this is not a proper email for this list. So once you are done, just hit the send button and the email will send to them. Okay, so this is how to send an email on MailChimp.